This is Michael Hale from Red Zone Radio, and I need you to stay with me right now. It's just after 6 a.m. Eastern, and we're starting this hour differently than we ever have. We're getting multiple emergency bulletins across the city and across the river. Fast, messy, and honestly hard to believe. We're not here to scare you. We're here to keep you alive and informed.
I'm Jenny Reyes. I'm looking at the wire, and it's not one thing. It's not even three things. It's a cluster. Brooklyn subway, Queens Hospital, calls coming in from Newark and Jersey City. And the descriptions, they don't match anything normal.
Let's lay this out clean, because I know people are in their cars right now. Kids in the back seat, coffee in hand, expecting the usual. You're not getting the usual. At roughly 5:40 a.m., transit reports came in from Hoyt-Schermerhorn in Brooklyn. Multiple people injured. NYPD on scene. At first, it sounded like a fight. Then EMS feed flagged it as violent incident with unusual behavior.
And before we could even finish confirming that, Queens General called a security lockdown on one wing of the ER. Patients coming in violent, multiple staff hurt, sedation not working. That's the nurse's wording.
Which, look, hospitals go into lockdown for a lot of reasons. But to have that and a subway incident within 20 minutes, same kind of wording, that's why we're on edge.
And before we could even finish confirming that, Queens General called a security lockdown on one wing of the ER. Patients coming in violent, multiple staff hurt, sedation not working. That's the nurse's wording.
Which, look, hospitals go into lockdown for a lot of reasons. But to have that and a subway incident within 20 minutes, same kind of wording, that's why we're on edge.
Listener texts already piling in. I'm not going to read every rumor, but I'm seeing repeats. People attacking strangers, biting, acting sick, not responding to anything. I hate saying it out loud at 6 in the morning, but that's what the words are.
We are not confirming a cause. We do not have an official statement. City Hall is not answering yet. NYPD Public Affairs not answering yet. So what we're doing is exactly what radio's supposed to do in the first hour of chaos. We take reports, we compare, we warn you without inventing a story.
And we keep you moving smart, because whatever this is, it's already affecting roads and transit.
If you're commuting right now, stay aware. Keep your doors locked. Don't assume you're safe just because it's daylight. If someone approaches your vehicle acting erratic, do not roll down the window to talk. Create distance. Drive away if you can.
And if you're on foot, especially near subway entrances or busy bus stops, don't get drawn into crowds. Crowds turn into traps when panic hits.
Tom, you've got something in your hand. Go.
Mike, additional feed from Brooklyn. Witnesses saying one of the assailants was biting people on the platform. Not punching, biting. NYPD requesting more units. They're calling it multiple attackers.
That word again.
Okay. Multiple attackers, biting, unusual behavior. We're hearing the same language from different places. That's why this is not a normal morning.
People hear biting and they think of one-off drug cases, right? Like the Miami thing years ago. But this isn't one guy. This is multiple scenes, multiple boroughs, and now across state lines.
It could still be drug-related. It could be some toxic exposure. But we're not going to push a theory before evidence.
More texts. Astoria, bus stop incident, woman screaming, man on her. Midtown, cops running into a deli on Roosevelt. Bronx, 2 ambulances at a stop, driver bleeding. Newark, people attacking near Penn Station. It reads like a sick wave rolling through different pockets.
If you don't absolutely have to be out the door this second, wait. I don't say that lightly. Give it 20 minutes. Let the picture clear. If you do have to be out, make your moves with your head up and your distance wide.
Traffic desk is already seeing weirdness. Dale, what are you looking at?
Morning. Red Zone. Your major routes are not normal right now. I've got multiple sudden crash clusters on the FDR between 23rd and 42nd. Drivers stopping in lanes, people getting out of cars, not because they're in a wreck, because they're saying there are pedestrians running into traffic.
Running into lanes? Like a protest?
No, doesn't look organized. Looks scattered, like people wandering, then charging vehicles. One caller said someone tried to yank her passenger door while she was moving.
That lines up with what listeners are texting about street attacks.
If you're on the FDR or any highway right now and you see people in lanes or approaching your vehicle, do not get out. Keep rolling slow if you can. If traffic freezes, keep your windows up and doors locked. Your car is a barrier. Stay inside it.
Advising folks to avoid that FDR stretch entirely. Use surface routes only if they're clear. But even surface routes are getting unpredictable reports.
Copy that. Thank you, Dale. Stay safe out there.
The roads are reacting before the officials have said anything. That's how fast fear spreads.
Fear is a survival tool if you use it right. Panic will kill you. We're trying to keep you on the fear side, not the panic side.
Caller on line 1. Female voice. From Astoria. She sounds scared. Michael, that's you.
Put her through.
Michael, oh my God, I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. I don't know if I should be calling you. I saw something and I don't know what to do.
Maria, you're on with Michael. Take a breath. You're safe right now?
I'm in a bodega. The owner locked the door. I was walking to my bus stop on Astoria Boulevard. There was this guy just standing there, and then he snapped. He lunged at this woman waiting for the Q43. He was on her so fast.
When you say on her, describe it for me. Punching? Holding? What?
He was biting her right into her shoulder, like he was trying to tear it. People pulled him, hit him, and he didn't stop. He didn't even look at them. He just stayed on her.
Did anyone call 911?
Yes, someone did. But it was chaos. I saw blood everywhere. The woman was screaming, and the guy was making this sound like a growl. I ran. I hate myself for running, but I just ran.
Maria, listen to me. You do not hate yourself for surviving. You did the right thing getting distance from an active attack. You can't help if you become another victim.
He didn't say a word. No warning, no fight. He didn't take anything. He just attacked her like he didn't know she was a person.
No motive, no demand, pure assault.
No motive. His eyes looked blank, and I know that sounds crazy, but it was like he wasn't in there.
Maria, you're not crazy. You're describing something a lot of people are describing this morning. Stay in that locked place until police arrive or until you feel safe leaving with others. If anyone in the bodega is injured, call 911 again. Don't open the door for strangers without confirming who they are.
People are saying it's happening everywhere. Is it?
We have multiple reports across the region. We don't have a cause yet, but yes, this is bigger than one street. That's why we're on the air right now.
I'm scared to go home.
If home is nearby and your route is clear, going home and locking in may be the safest move. Go with a small group if possible. Don't walk alone. Keep your head up, distance from anyone acting unstable. If you see a scene like that again, you turn around.
Okay.
You did the right thing calling. Thank you. Stay safe, Maria.
That's the third independent biting attack description this morning.
And it matches the hospital language. I don't like it. I'm not
Going to pretend I do? Brooklyn, Queens, Astoria, FDR chaos, Newark hospitals. This isn't a random Tuesday anymore.
Folks, here's what we need from you. If you are seeing this firsthand, text us only after you are safe. If you are injured, call emergency services first. If you are bitten, yes, I'm saying the word because it matters, do not stay close to other people. Get medical help if possible. If not possible, isolate in a locked room. That's not drama, that's basic containment until we know what this is.
And if you're a caregiver, parent, or you're with kids right now, keep them indoors if you can. Schools are not issuing statements yet. Transit is unstable. Don't send anybody out blind.
Tom, what's the latest from New Jersey?
Newark and Jersey City EMS calling in violent unknowns. Similar behavior. Police requesting mutual aid. Still no official state statement.
That makes it multi-state, which means you're probably hearing this already in other parts of America. If you're outside the tri-state and seeing similar incidents, Chicago, Philly, Boston, D.C., text us. We're mapping as best we can.
We already have listeners from Philly and Boston saying same thing here. We can't verify those yet, but the volume is rising.
I know your brain wants a label. Mine does too. We don't. What we do have is a consistent behavior pattern. Sudden, unprovoked violence, biting assaults, attackers not responding normally to pain or restraint. If you treat that as a real threat and move smart, you buy time.
Time is everything right now.
7 a.m. on the nose, and if you're just tuning in, this is Red Zone Radio. We were planning on doing the usual rush hour grind with weather and traffic, but we're rolling with breaking developments that started trickling in about an hour ago and are now multiplying. Scattered violent incidents across Brooklyn, Queens, Astoria, Newark, and Jersey City. No official statement yet. We're still waiting on public affairs lines to pick up.
I'm going to say it straight. The volume of reports is climbing fast. We're getting listener text from Manhattan, Bronx, Long Island, and now Connecticut. That's not one bad block. That's not one bad batch. That's a pattern.
Or it's a morning of copycat panic. We don't know yet. We're staying grounded. But I hear you, Jenny. The spread is what's pushing this past city weirdness.
I want to read a couple of quick messages so people understand what's coming in. I'm in Midtown, 8th Avenue. 2 guys just pushed a woman down, biting her arm. Another, Bronx, near Pelham. 3 people screaming, 1 man attacking a delivery driver. Long Island, my sister works at Nassau University Medical Center. They're locking doors, patients coming in violent. Connecticut, we're seeing fights at Stamford Station, people running off trains.
Stamford, too.
Yeah, and you can hear it in these texts. It's not, I saw a fight. It's, something's wrong.
Mike, Jen, police scanner line is lighting up. I'm hearing multiple precincts requesting backup for multiple assailants. That phrasing is showing up over and over.
Multiple assailants isn't new language. That's what dispatch says when there's a group.
It's not just groups. It's different. Officers are saying they can't restrain them easily. They're calling them unresponsive and still coming.
That matches what callers are telling us. Wouldn't go down. Kept coming. Blank eyes. I'm not saying what it is. I'm just saying the words are repeating across places.
If it's a substance issue, it would repeat. If it's some kind of fentanyl-adjacent psychosis outbreak, you'd see the same behavior patterns. We've had waves like that.
But waves don't hit Manhattan and Stamford and Long Island all at once inside 1 hour.
Fair?
We've got a caller insisting he's NYPD. Says he needs to talk to you.
Put him through to me.
This is Officer Davis.
19th Precinct. Look, I shouldn't be calling a radio station, but you need to tell people to stay inside.
Officer Davis, you're on with Jenny. I need to confirm. Are you calling from a safe place? Are you on duty right now?
I'm in my cruiser. I'm parked. Dispatch is blowing up. We're getting calls from every precinct. These attacks, they're not normal.
What do you mean, not normal? Tell me exactly what you're seeing.
We responded to a call in Central Park. Guy attacking joggers. We tased him. He kept coming. Partner shot him twice, center mass. He stayed up for maybe 30 seconds before he dropped. I've never seen that.
You're saying non-lethal didn't stop him, and even after 2 shots, he stayed on his feet.
Yes, and that's not even the worst part. He wasn't screaming. He wasn't talking. He was just on them, like a dog. Dispatch is reporting the same thing up in Harlem and down near Union Square.
Officer, do you think this is drug-related? PCP, meth, something new?
I don't know what to think. I'm telling you what I saw. People aren't reacting to pain like they should. And injuries we're seeing, they're bites. Big ones, like chunks.
How widespread is it, from what you can tell?
Everywhere. Every unit is engaged. We can't keep up. We're requesting mutual aid. I'm hearing calls from Bronx, Queens, Brooklyn, Jersey, Westchester. I've got buddies texting me from Long Island precincts saying they're slammed too.
Are you under any instruction to say something publicly?
No, and I'm probably going to get written up for this. But people need to stop walking into this. You see somebody acting wrong, you don't go help, you get out. You call it in, you wait.
Officer Davis, I hear you. I'm going to repeat that to listeners. You stay safe, okay?
Yeah, you too.
Okay, that was a police officer telling people to stay inside. That is not something we hear on a normal morning.
And he's not describing bar fights. He's describing people not responding to force. That's medical weirdness.
Let's slow down and be careful. This could still be a cluster effect, but I'm not going to pretend that call didn't shift the scale. If an NYPD officer is calling in like that, it means the street picture is worse than we're hearing secondhand.
I'm getting more messages now. I'm just going to summarize. People in Midtown saying they're seeing attackers with blood on their faces. Bronx callers saying buses are refusing to stop. Long Island techs saying mall security is closing doors. One listener in Stamford says police are blocking entrances to the station.
That's a lot of closures for 7:15 in the morning.
Social media is exploding. Hashtags trending nationwide. People are sending video links. We haven't verified anything.
We are not going to describe any video we haven't confirmed, but the fact that it's trending tells you what the public is feeling. Something is spreading through phones faster than we can put names on it.
For those asking why we haven't played any clips or read an official line, because there isn't one. City Hall is not answering. NYPD Public Affairs is not answering. State Emergency Line, not answering. We've tried.
That silence is terrifying on its own.
Or it means they're overwhelmed and trying to confirm before speaking. That's not uncommon early in a developing situation.
But usually by now you get we're investigating. We're getting nothing.
Hi, this is Alana. I'm a nurse at Elmhurst. I don't know if I'm allowed to do this, but I need people to understand what's happening.
Alana, you're on with Michael. Are you safe right now? Are you in the hospital?
I'm in a supply closet. We're overwhelmed. We have people coming in with bites all over them. We have people coming in who are violent. We have patients who were stable 5 minutes ago and then turned on staff.
When you say turned, what do you mean?
I mean, they start attacking. They're biting. They're grabbing. They're not coherent. We sedated 3 of them, and they fought through it. torn up.
Are these people all from the same area, same event?
No, they're coming from everywhere. Queens, Jackson Heights, LaGuardia area. EMS keeps bringing more. The waiting room is chaos. The doctors are saying the injuries don't match normal assaults because they're like feeding injuries. That's the word one of them used.
Feeding injuries?
Yes, and I don't want to say something dramatic on the air, but Michael, they don't look right. They're pale, sweaty, their pupils are huge. Some of them aren't bleeding like they should. One guy wasn't breathing right and still fought us.
Alana, do you know if the hospital has issued any internal alert, any instruction about a cause?
No cause. Just lock doors, protect staff. We're not letting visitors in. We're trying to keep people under control. I've been doing this 12 years, and I've never seen it like this.
Alana, I'm really sorry you're in that. Thank you for calling. The only thing I'm going to tell you is stay with your team, stay behind locked doors when you can, and if administration tells you to shelter, do it.
Please tell people to stop coming in unless they're dying. We can't handle normal injuries right now.
I will say that. You take care of yourself.
2 calls. 2 professionals, both saying the same words. Not normal. Not stopping. Bites.
Yeah, I can't shrug that off as one bad batch anymore. That's a multi-jurisdiction pattern. It's at street level and in hospitals.
We also have to talk about transportation. People are texting saying trains are stopping mid-tunnel. Stations are closing. The Triborough is backed up like a holiday.
We're hearing bridge traffic paralyzed, FDR jammed, West Side Highway slowing, PATH trains delayed, Metro North delays northbound. If you're listening outside New York right now, New Jersey, Connecticut, Long Island, this isn't contained to the city. We've got related reports. If you're in other states and seeing something similar, text us. But again, safety first.
The psychology of rush hour is changing. People are not just late, they're scared. And when fear enters traffic, everything breaks.
If you're on the roads and you see people running into lanes or approaching vehicles aggressively, do not get out. Drive slow, keep distance, keep doors locked. If you have to abandon your car, do it only when you can move to a secure place. Do not stop to film anything. I cannot believe we have to say that, but I'm saying it.
We're also getting a report from a listener in Westchester saying a school just went into a soft lockdown. Another in Long Island says a grocery store closed early.
It's 7:30. Things don't close at 7:30 unless they think something's coming.
We're getting intermittent signal issues from one of the remote feeds. I'm trying to patch it.
Folks, if you hear us stumble or drop a word, it's because our lines are strained. It's not just us. Every news and emergency channel in the region is slammed right now.
The system is already bending. That's what it feels like.
Yeah.
We're still waiting on any official word. Nothing from the mayor, nothing from the governor, nothing from DHS, nothing from CDC. That doesn't mean they're not moving. It means they're not talking.
And that leaves us here, doing what radio does best, connecting voices on the ground, trying to keep people aware without lighting a match to panic. But I'm not going to lie to you. This hour is different than the one before it. The pattern is clearer, the scale is bigger, and the behavior described is not something any of us have a neat label for yet.
Whatever this is, it's rolling through the morning like a storm front, and we're still standing in the yard arguing whether the clouds are real.
Here's where we are at 7:55 a.m. Eastern. Reports now coming from Manhattan, Bronx, Long Island, Connecticut, and New Jersey. First responders overwhelmed. Hospitals locking down. People describing attackers who don't respond normally to pain and leave bite injuries. Transportation slowing or freezing as fear spreads. No official statement yet. That silence is its own kind of pressure.
We're going into the next hour with more lines open, more eyes on the map, and honestly, less room for denial. If this keeps widening, the next 60 minutes are going to change how the whole country wakes up today.
Stay inside if you can. Stay alert if you can't. Keep your radios close. Hour 3 is coming, and I don't think it's going to let us keep calling this weird much longer.
8 a.m. Eastern. We're back on Red Zone Radio. If you're just joining, I need you to understand where we are right now. What started as scattered reports an hour or two ago has turned into something citywide and spreading. We've been careful about speculation. We still are. But the picture is no longer unclear violence. It's a crisis. And we're finally getting the first official words. We're also getting reports outside the city now at volume. Long Island, Westchester, parts of Connecticut, Jersey, and listeners as far as Philly and Baltimore texting in about similar incidents. We can't confirm everything outside our region, but this is not staying local.
All right. Producer Tom just handed me the first emergency bulletin. This is from the mayor's office. Time-stamped about 5 minutes ago. It's short and it's vague. I'm going to read it as cleanly as I can.
The city of New York is responding to multiple violent incidents across several boroughs. Residents in affected areas are advised to shelter in place, avoid public transit where possible, and remain indoors. Emergency services are engaged, further instructions to follow.
Affected areas now means most of the map. We're seeing confirmed clusters in Midtown, Central Park, Harlem, Astoria, downtown Brooklyn, parts of the Bronx, and spillover across the river. That's not a pocket. That's the breathing space of the city.
Folks, when a city tells you to shelter in place and can't specify where, that's a polite way of saying they don't know how far it's going to go next. We need to keep this factual and useful. We're not here to make you more afraid. We're here to keep you alive.
Yeah.
Okay, we need to address something that's been in front of all of us for the last hour. We've been told about videos circulating. We didn't watch them until we could take a minute off air and verify they were real. We just watched several.
We did. And I need to be honest with you. I don't have an explanation for what we're seeing.
These attackers are moving wrong, jerky, aggressive, like they're not fully in their bodies. They don't respond to yelling, to pushing, to pain. We watched a clip from Midtown where 3 people tried to pull someone off a woman, and that person just stayed locked on. No pause, no fear, no words.
I watched a clip from a subway platform where an officer had somebody on the ground, and that person was still reaching and snapping at him, like reflex, like hunger. I don't say that lightly.
The term people keep using online is sick. They look sick, pale, sweating, staggering, and then exploding fast. That's all I'm going to say about the footage. I'm not going to paint pictures in your mind that don't help you.
Here's what helps. This behavior is consistent across multiple verified clips. That matters, because it means the pattern we were hearing about is real.
Mike, sorry, Mount Sinai wants to put Dr. Sarah Chen on. She's an intake.
She said she can give you 2 minutes.
Put her through. We need medical clarity.
Michael, hi. I'm Dr. Sarah Chen with Mount Sinai. I'm in the ER, and I can only stay on briefly.
Dr. Chen, thank you for calling. We're hearing extreme aggression, insensitivity to pain, and bite wounds. Can you help us understand what might cause this kind of behavior?
We're seeing things that don't match any known pathology. The aggression is beyond typical intoxication or psychosis. Patients are not responding to sedation the way they should. We're also seeing bite wounds that are becoming infected at an alarming rate, within minutes, not hours.
Within minutes?
Yes, victims come in stable and then deteriorate fast. Fevers, confusion, agitation. I need to stress this. If anyone is bitten, they need immediate medical attention.
Dr. Chen, people are hearing hospitals overwhelmed. Is there room?
We are overwhelmed. Every ER in the city is. We're triaging in hallways. We've locked certain doors for staff safety, but bites are not something to wait on. If you're bitten and you can't get to a hospital, you need to isolate from others and call emergency services. Do not stay around family.
Do not stay around family.
I'm sorry. I wish I had softer guidance. I don't. I have to go.
Dr. Chen, thank you. Stay safe.
Isolate from others? That's medical code for whatever's happening might spread. We weren't saying that a half hour ago because we didn't know. Now a doctor is saying it plainly.
Yeah, and that changes everything.
We also tried to get a CDC rep on. They did pick up. We're going to play it live because the public deserves to hear what the federal level is saying, even if it's frustrating. This is Dr. Everett with the CDC Communications Office. We are aware of the situation and coordinating with state and local partners. At this time, we are still gathering information. Doctor, people are being attacked across multiple boroughs and states. Hospitals are reporting injuries that spread fast. Is this being treated as contagious?
We are not prepared to characterize transmission at this moment. The public should follow local emergency guidance, remain calm, and avoid exposure to violent situations.
That's not an answer. People are asking if they should stay home, pull kids from school, leave cities. What are you telling your own families right now?
I understand the concern. We will release updated guidance as soon as we have confirmed data.
When?
As soon as possible. That's all I can provide.
That's the federal level right now. We're aware. We're gathering. I get why they do it, but it doesn't help a parent deciding whether to open their front door.
It doesn't help anyone. It just tells us they're behind the wave.
We're getting reports of mass panic. Grocery stores in Queens getting rushed. A hardware place in Harlem looted. Gas stations clogged. People fighting over supplies.
That part we all understand. Fear spreads even faster than whatever this is.
Trying to stay useful. If you're listening right now and thinking, I need to run out and get supplies, please weigh the risk. Roads are gridlocked. Stores are chaos. If you're already home with enough food and water for a day, you are safer staying there.
And if you do have to move, work emergency, medical, you're stuck out, don't go alone if you can avoid it. Stay in open, visible spaces. Don't stop to help someone acting violent. Call it in. Distance is your best tool right now.
Schools. We're getting closures rolling in. NYC DOE is advising principals to hold students in place. Long Island districts closing outright. Jersey City schools just sent kids home.
That's going to flood every line we have.
Parents are about to wake up to a different world.
We're already seeing it. Phones are blowing up. We can't take all of them, but we're tracking themes.
Put her on. Maria is calling back. Female caller. She sounds scared. Michael, that's you.
Put her on.
Michael, it's Maria from Astoria. I'm stuck on the Triborough. Traffic isn't moving, and people are getting out of their cars.
Maria, stay inside your car. Doors locked. What are you seeing?
People are running between lanes, like they're trying to get away from something. I saw a man slam into a windshield. I don't know if he was trying to climb in or if he was pushed. Somebody behind me is screaming that there's someone on the bridge biting people. I don't know if that's true, but people are panicking.
Maria, listen. Keep your windows up. If your lane opens even a little, Move slow and steady. Don't jump lanes. Don't follow crowds on foot.
I'm scared. I can't turn around.
Okay, breathe. Stay in the locked car. If someone approaches your door and looks unstable, honk, drive forward inches at a time if you can. If it becomes absolutely unsafe, your priority is getting off the bridge toward the nearest secure building, not the nearest crowd.
I can see cops ahead. There are, bodies. I think somebody's dead.
Maria, don't look if it's making you freeze. Focus on your lane. Stay on with me if you need, but if you can safely hang up and call 911, do that too.
Okay.
Okay. You're not alone, Maria. Keep moving when you can.
The bridges locking up is huge. If people get stranded in lines with nowhere to go, that's a trap.
Yeah, and we're seeing it on every artery.
Another caller, male voice, says his name's Marcus. He's in Manhattan. He's screaming. Jenny, he's yours.
Put him through.
Put him through.
Jenny, they shot him. The cops shot this guy on Lexington Avenue. He went down, and then he stood back up. How does someone do that?
Marcus, slow down. I'm here. Tell me exactly what you saw. Where are you right now?
I'm in a lobby. I ducked in. I saw it through the glass. He was on the sidewalk grabbing this woman, and cops came running. They yelled at him. He didn't stop. They shot him. He fell. Everybody screamed. And then he pushed himself up. His chest was... There was so much blood. He got up and went after someone else.
Marcus, you're saying you witnessed someone survive multiple gunshots?
I'm saying I watched someone die and then get back up. His head was hanging weird and he still moved. This isn't drugs. This is not human.
Marcus, listen to me. Stay inside that lobby. Lock the door if you can. Do not go back out. Call 911 when you're steady enough. You did the right thing getting off the street.
They're going everywhere. People are running into traffic. I can hear screaming outside.
I know, but you're safe for this moment. Stay there until you're told to move by police or until the street clears. Do you understand me?
Yeah.
Good. You hang in there.
Dead? And got back up?
Dead and got back up. I don't want to repeat that like a headline, but he's now the third person describing attackers who don't stop with force and may not stay down when killed.
This is the part where reasonable explanations start falling away.
I know.
We're getting chatter from inside the building. Some staff are asking if we should evacuate. They're worried about Midtown.
We'll talk about that off air.
It's not just off air, Mike. People are arguing right now. We're on a second floor studio with glass windows. If this spreads here...
We can't just sit here and wait to get overrun. If they're telling people to shelter, we should shelter somewhere safer than a storefront.
And do what, Rick? Go into the street with everybody else? We're a radio station. People are listening because nobody else is talking straight.
We're not soldiers. We're not cops. We're voices. Voices don't stop a door from getting kicked in.
Hey, listen. Everybody breathe. We're still broadcasting. We can debate, but we do it smart.
Rick, Tom, I hear you both. Here's the truth. If we leave, we go blind. If we stay, we risk being in the path. We're going to check building security. We're going to lock what we can. And we're going to keep talking as long as we physically can. That's the job. That's the duty.
Okay, but we need a plan if it comes here.
We'll make one in 10 minutes. Right now, we stay steady.
Listeners, you're hearing the reality in real time. We're not a bunker. We're people in the middle of this same city. We're scared too, but we're here.
And we're not leaving you in silence.
All right, it's around 9:45. We have a shelter-in-place warning from the mayor. We have a federal rep giving no clear answers. We have medical professionals describing rapid infection from bites and overwhelming ERs. We have first-hand witnesses describing attackers who don't stop with force and may not stay down when killed. We have transportation frozen, panic spreading into stores, and schools closing or locking down.
That's the state of our morning. Normal is gone. We're in something else now.
And the most terrifying part is that the official language is still behind what the streets are showing. If this is moving this fast in 2 hours, what does it look like by noon?
We're heading into hour 4. The city that never sleeps has fully woken up to a nightmare, and the rest of America is starting to hear the echoes. Stay sheltered if you can. Stay alive if you can't. We'll be here for the next update.
10 a.m. Eastern, hour 4. This is Red Zone Radio. If you've been with us since sunrise, you already know we crossed a line this morning we can't walk back from. If you're just tuning in, I need you to take a breath before you keep driving, before you walk into a store, before you step outside. What began in pockets is now confirmed at scale.
We have national confirmation now, not rumors. Major outlets are reporting the same pattern in Boston, Philadelphia, D.C., and Chicago. We're getting verified listener reports from Atlanta, St. Louis, Dallas, even out in parts of California. This is no longer a New York event. This is an American event.
A nationwide emergency.
National Guard mobilization just came across Federal Wire. Multiple states activating. They're not saying where units are going first.
All right. So, Guard mobilization confirmed. Destination unclear. That usually means they're trying to map hotspots faster than hotspots are changing.
Which tells you what we already feel. This is moving too fast for the system to get ahead of.
Communications are starting to break. We're getting texts saying people can't get calls out. Some areas have no service. Others have data but no voice. That's overload. That's network strain.
Yeah, but clogged pipes are how people get trapped. If you can't call your family, don't assume the worst right away. But don't assume you'll be able to call later either. If you're together, stay together.
Jenny, you okay?
I can't get through to Derek. He's FDNY. He was responding to a call in Brooklyn Heights, and now his phone just goes straight to voicemail.
Jenny, the networks are jammed. I'm sure he's dealing with the situation. He's trained for this.
Trained for what? Nobody's trained for this.
I know. And I'm saying the same thing to myself right now.
I'm sorry. I'm here.
No, don't apologize. This is real. People listening are having the same phone in their hand, same voicemail tone. I can't reach my daughter either.
Your kid's in Brooklyn.
Yeah, she's with her mom. The last text I got was 9:15. We're inside, we hear sirens. And then nothing. I'm calling. It rings, then drops, over and over.
Michael.
So, if you're listening and you can't reach someone you love, know this. We're not special. We're in it with you. The silence doesn't mean they're gone. It means the lines are drowning.
We're getting a female caller from an apartment building in Midtown. She says she witnessed something. She keeps repeating she was dead. Michael, that's you.
Put her on.
Hi, my name's Rachel. I live on 47th. I don't know if this is safe to say out loud, but I need someone to hear me.
Rachel, you're on with Michael. You're safe for the moment? You're inside?
We're inside. Door locked. Stairwell's not safe. I watched my neighbor die. Mrs. Patterson from 4C. She was attacked in the hallway. She was bleeding everywhere. We covered her with a blanket and called 911, but nobody came. And then, maybe 20 minutes later, she moved. Under the blanket. She moved.
Rachel, are you saying...
She threw off the blanket, and her eyes were white, and she came after us. My husband pushed her back into her apartment and locked the door. But we can hear her in there, scratching, moaning. She's dead, but she's moving.
This can't be real.
I know what dead looks like. She was dead. Her neck was wrong. Her chest wasn't moving. She was gone. And then she wasn't.
Could she have been unconscious? Shock can look.
No, don't do that. Don't tell me I didn't see what I saw. We are in a building full of people who don't know if the person next door is going to get up again. What do we do?
Breathing hard, still professional. Rachel, listen to me. You stay inside your unit, lock every door you can. If you have something heavy, put it against the entry. Do not go into the hallway unless you have to. If you hear someone calling for help outside the door, you call 911 if you can, but you don't open it unless you're absolutely sure it's safe.
We can hear other doors opening. People are shouting. Somebody's crying on the 3rd floor.
Firm. Tell your neighbors through the door to shelter. No hallway movement. If you have a fire escape and you need it later, keep it clear. But don't go out there right now unless the apartment becomes unsafe.
Okay. Okay.
Soft. Rachel, thank you for calling. I'm sorry for what you're living through.
There it is again. Dead. And then not dead.
We've now had multiple independent witnesses describing reanimation. I don't have a science label, but I can't keep calling it a misunderstanding.
Denial is a luxury we don't have anymore.
Police scanner is getting worse. Officers calling for retreat. We can't hold this intersection. We're outnumbered. We're low on ammo. That's not standard chatter.
That means law enforcement is shifting from control to survival.
If you are outside right now, and you don't have to be, get inside. If you're inside, stay.
And don't go toward sirens. Go away from them.
Male caller on line 2. Young voice. Says he's watching live streams. Keeps yelling a word. Jenny, this is you.
Put 'em on.
Tommy? It's zombies, man. It's a zombie apocalypse.
Tommy, no, stop. We are not doing movie words on live radio. We are dealing with sick people and a real emergency.
But they're dead. They're eating people. What else do you call that?
You call it a threat. You call it something you stay away from. You don't label it with a word that makes people think they understand it.
If you get bit, you turn. I'm telling you.
Tommy, screaming that word doesn't help anyone survive the next hour. Do you have somewhere safe?
Basement in Queens. We locked the stairs.
Good. Stay there. The seeds planted. I know. Infrastructure is shaking too. Power outages in parts of Queens and the Bronx. Fire spreading in Upper Manhattan. When emergency services are stretched, small problems become big ones fast. Fill what you can from taps while you have it.
Emergency alert system came in. Federal EAS. Urging evacuation of Manhattan.
All right. This is official.
Emergency alert. Residents and visitors on the island of Manhattan are advised to evacuate southbound if possible. Avoid subway lines. Use surface routes towards bridges and tunnels only if clear. Shelter in place if evacuation is unsafe.
Evacuate Manhattan? That's millions of people.
Which tells you they believe Manhattan is about to become a containment zone.
If your block is calm and you have shelter, staying may be safer than trying to cross jammed bridges. If your block is breaking, You need to move before the hill collapses.
Here's the truth at 10:55 a.m. Eastern. The emergency is national. The Guard is mobilizing, but nobody knows where they'll land first. Networks are failing. The streets are showing things we don't have a name for. People who should be gone are moving again. Panic is turning stores and highways into battlefields. Law enforcement is strained. And Manhattan has an evacuation advisory.
Next hour, we find out whether that evacuation is even possible.
Stay with us. 11 a.m. Eastern, hour 5. For those just tuning in, I don't even know how to summarize what's happened in the last 7 hours. The city is evacuating. The state is evacuating. The entire eastern seaboard is in motion. Bridges and tunnels are jammed. Surface routes are locked. And the violence has not slowed.
Roads feel like a wall. People are stuck in cars for hours. Some are abandoning vehicles. Some are trying to walk. We're hearing fights at checkpoints, stampedes, and closures because law enforcement can't hold them.
We're going to keep giving you what we can as long as we can.
Building manager wants to shut down and lock. Staff wants to leave.
We can't just go dark without telling people.
Tom, bring everyone in here. We're talking now.
Midtown is chaos. If we stay, we're trapped.
If we go, we abandon the air.
The air doesn't stop teeth, Tom.
We're not heroes, but we are a lifeline. If we leave now, we leave people blind. We stay as long as it's physically possible. If the building is breached, we make the call. Until then, we broadcast.
I'm with Michael. I'm scared, but I'm with him.
Okay, we lock downstairs. We stay on.
Folks listening, you heard that, because we're human too. We're choosing to stay for now. If that changes, we'll tell you.
That's the only promise we can make.
Queensboro Bridge gridlocked. Brooklyn Bridge crawling. Lincoln and Holland intermittent closures. George Washington Bridge stoppages due to incidents on the Manhattan side.
Incidents, meaning attacks on approaches.
Yes, movement is now a risk. Staying is now a risk. You decide based on your block.
Michael, Jenny, it's Maria, Queensboro Bridge. I haven't moved in 3 hours. People are running back toward Queens, screaming about something on the Manhattan side.
Maria, stay in your car for this second. Can you see what they're running from?
Smoke everywhere. Cars ahead are empty. And, oh God, I see them. There's so many walking between the cars. Anyone they find, they're on them.
Do not run into the roadway. Find the pedestrian walkway on the Queens side. Get out only if you have clear space. Go back toward Queens. Get inside a building. Lock the doors.
I'm so scared.
I'm right here. Move when you see a gap. Back to Queens.
That bridge is a trap.
If you see people running the opposite direction on a bridge, take it seriously.
Conflicting reports about safe zones. We cannot confirm any.
Safe zones flood and fail early. Your safest zone might be the one you're already in, if you can defend it quietly.
National Guard firing on civilians reported in Boston and Philly while securing perimeters.
Military lines can't tell threat from panic anymore. Don't run toward a military line expecting safety.
Hospitals falling in pockets, some abandoned.
We've been circling this all morning. I'm saying it carefully now. Whatever is happening may involve reanimation. We cannot keep pretending these are ordinary violent events. They are not.
You're saying it out loud?
Something hit the downstairs door.
What?
One person pounding. Looks like a woman. Panicked survivor.
Outer vestibule only. Isolate her first.
We're opening the outside door only. Come in, close it behind you, stop there.
If you let someone in, isolate first. Check for bites. That's how you protect your people without turning cold.
She's inside the vestibule. She says she's not bitten.
Okay. It's close to 1 p.m. Eastern. Manhattan evacuation turned into gridlock. Military engaging in multiple cities. Communications failing. Safe zones, rumors. Hospitals collapsing. Reanimation, a real possibility. We're still on air.
Stay inside. Stay quiet. Stay alive.
Hour 7 is coming. 1 p.m. Eastern. Hour 7. The old channels are failing.
The president was supposed to address the nation. Delayed, then canceled. FEMA site down. CDC last update hours old. If you've been waiting for the big official voice, it may not come.
When the system can't talk, it can't coordinate. That's where we are.
People are saying the word now. We're not policing it anymore. The danger was denial, not language.
Rumors of armed forces retreating. Scorched earth protocols. Whispered. Not confirmed.
We don't confirm rumors. We do confirm witnesses.
Field report line from David in Midtown. Male voice. Jenny.
Patch him in.
Patch him in. It's David Myers. I'm still in Midtown. Or what's left of it.
Where are you, David?
Starbucks bathroom on 38th. Door locked. I can hear them outside. Lots.
What did you see?
Guard perimeter at 42nd collapsed. They held 10 minutes, then ran. People got trapped between the dead and the crowd. I saw a mother with 2 kids pulled down near Bryant Park. Nobody could reach them.
Is there a back exit?
There's a door to the alley, but they're right there. I'm calling to tell someone where I am.
Don't talk like you're done. You've been with us since dawn. Your family.
Tell my sister I love her. Tell her I tried.
I will, but I want to tell her you made it out. Keep looking.
Okay, thank you.
That's a witness to a military collapse line.
International relays say similar events in Toronto, London, Mexico City, Seoul.
If true, there's no outside rescue. I'm getting a call. My daughter.
Take it.
Ava? Can you hear me?
Dad, your voice is breaking up.
Where are you?
Mom's apartment. Couch against the door. Hallway sounds wrong. We turned off lights.
Good. Fill water. Stay away from windows. Don't open for anyone unless you're sure.
Are you coming?
I can't right now. Roads are gone, but I'm trying.
Okay. I love you, Dad.
I love you more. Quiet. Locked. Together.
She's alive.
For now.
Rolling blackouts expanding. We may need generator only.
Transportation collapse complete. Subways down. Buses stopped. Amtrak suspended. Flights grounded. No organized evacuation.
Practical. Shelter advice now. Block doors with heavy furniture. Cover windows low floors. Keep a quiet back room. Fill water. Ration early.
Lewis is back at outer door. He went for supplies. He says he was grabbed. Jenny, talk to him.
Lewis, are you bitten?
Louis, I got grabbed. It broke the skin. I didn't want to say it out loud.
You stay in the vestibule. Sit down. Don't touch anyone.
Please don't leave me out here.
We're not leaving you. We're isolating you.
It reached our door.
If someone comes to you from outside, isolate first. Love doesn't change biology.
At 1:55 p.m. Eastern, President address gone. Federal channels silent. Military lines failing. Global spread possible. Power failing. Transportation collapsed. The infection is at our building, too.
Shelter smart. Move only when you must.
Hour 8 is next. 2 p.m. Eastern. Red zone still on air. The building is surrounded. We can hear them outside. We're safe only because doors are holding, for now.
Scanner traffic mostly gone. That silence means the people who used to talk can't anymore.
Louis is isolated in production, behind 2 locked doors.
Michael?
Doric's captain called.
Jenny?
They found his truck, empty. Blood in the cab, no body. They're calling it a loss. He's gone. Jenny,
Jenny?
Don't. Everyone's sorry. Let's keep going.
All right.
This is Letitia. Bronx, near Tremont. 12 people here. Barricaded stairwell. Street is wall to wall with them.
You secure?
Fridge in front of lobby. Handrail jammed under stairwell door. We raided apartments for food. Week of supplies if careful. Water still running.
Good. Fill early. Watch shifts.
I called because I need to hear other voices. Need to know someone else is still human, still thinking.
We're here. We'll stay as long as we can.
He turned.
Reinforce doors. Do not open the production room.
Even if he calls our names.
Especially then.
If you've isolated someone bitten, this is the moment you prepare. Reinforce.
Distance. Plan before panic.
If somebody you love turns, their body is a threat. Your memories don't change that.
I never thought I'd say that. Somebody has to survive to rebuild, even if rebuild is small.
That's why we're still here.
We're staying on air until the generator dies or we can't speak. If we go silent, it's not a choice. It's the end of the road.
You are not forgotten. Stay alive.
It's close to 3 p.m. The walls are closing in. Fewer official voices. More dead outside. More turned inside. We keep speaking while we can.
Next hour may be our last.
3 p.m. Eastern. It's been less than 12 hours. The world ended in 12 hours.
Most stations are silent now. The dial is dead air. The country's voice is slipping underwater.
Heavy. Red zone is one of the last signals still talking.
Haunted. Internet mostly down. Social feeds dead. Phones slowing.
Low. Tense. Military relay. Containment failure. Acceptable losses. Fall back to secondary corridors.
Acceptable losses. Like we're numbers.
They're thinking saving anyone, not everyone.
Do you think anyone will remember before?
That's why we're still here. We're the record.
Hello? Is anyone there?
Hi, sweetheart. We're here. What's your name?
I'm Sophie. I'm 9. Mom told me to call 911, but nobody answered.
Where are you?
Apartment in Queens. Door locked. Mom's in her bedroom. She got sick fast after a man bit her. Mom said don't open even if she asks.
You listen to your mom. Stay away from that bedroom door.
She's knocking now. She sounds different, but I'm not opening. I'm being good.
You're being good. You're being brave. Do you have food and water?
Cereal, bread, juice boxes, water in sink. I filled a cup.
Fill more water. Big bowl, pot, anything. Eat little bites so food lasts. Stay inside unless the apartment is unsafe. Fire escape only if you must.
Am I gonna be alone forever?
No. Your job is the next hour, then the next. You wait. You don't open the door first.
Mom said that.
She loves you a lot.
I love her.
If your mom comes out acting different, slow, not talking, reaching, you go to the farthest room you can lock. Do you understand?
I understand.
We'll stay on radio as long as we can.
Okay, I'll sit on couch with blanket.
You're not alone, Sophie.
Tears. Kids shouldn't have to be that brave.
Lower floors getting hammered. They're coming up.
We prepare. Back hallway. Fire escape. But Mike stays on.
Legacy is small choices. Kindness. Love.
If there's a future, first thing we rebuild isn't buildings, it's trust.
Albany's holding?
Careful. Multiple relays say yes. If you have a safe route north that avoids hotspots, it might matter later. Don't move blindly.
A secured zone means humans are still thinking like humans somewhere.
If anyone hears this later, know we tried. Fear didn't erase love, it tested it.
Remember us that way.
Nearly 4 p.m. Signals thinning. Internet gone. Military talking acceptable losses. Children calling radio for help. Dead climbing floors below us. And a small light holding up state. We hold on to humanity while we still can.
Next hour might be our last.
4 p.m. Eastern. The generator is faltering. If we go out, it's because we have no more power left to hold.
Jenny, the building is breached. Our studio door is holding, but not forever. This is likely our last full hour on air.
We're going to use it, right?
We have one pistol, one box of rounds. That's it.
I became a broadcaster because I believed voice could keep people from feeling alone. I grew up outside Syracuse. Storms knocked power out every winter. My dad had a battery radio. We'd sit in blankets, find some voice talking through the night. I thought that voice was keeping my family alive by making the dark smaller. I chased that my whole life.
You did that today.
Power reading, dropping. Maybe 20 minutes.
All right. Calls quick.
Male caller, Harold in Newark. Jenny.
Stay barricaded. Ration water. Your message is heard.
Female caller Kim in Philadelphia. Michael.
South Philly row house. Guard pulled back. It's just bodies. My brother Devin's out there. If you're alive, don't come back here. Go north.
Keep doors blocked. Second floor exit as last resort. Your message is on record.
Respectful. Controlled entry. Keep holding.
Military relay. Bombers en route to major cities. Cleansing operations.
They're going to bomb cities.
If you're in a major metro and have a safe route to rural areas, that becomes critical. Don't run blind.
Maria online. Female caller.
Michael. Maria, you're live.
I made it. I'm in a building in Queens. People here. Families. Barricaded lobby.
Thank God. You did it.
Because you kept talking to me. And there's hope. People organizing. Marking safe buildings. Linking clusters. It's not the end.
Thank you, Maria. Stay inside. Stay quiet.
She made it.
Studio door shifted. Frame moved.
We're at that minute.
We broadcast until we can't. Then we decide together.
We decide now, so panic doesn't decide later. I'm terrified of turning.
Me too. If we have to use it, we do it together. But not early. Not from fear.
Derek, I love you. I loved you before today. I'll love you in whatever comes next. I'm sorry we didn't get more time. Find me in whatever after exists. Generator dipping. 5 minutes.
Lock doors. Isolate bites. Ration water. Don't trust crowds. Move only with a plan. You are not helpless.
We stayed. We bore witness. Remember the ones who didn't, not as bodies, but as people.
If we're still on next hour, you'll hear us. If not, keep going anyway. Stay alive, America. Stay human. 5 p.m. Eastern. Hour 11 to 12. We're still here. Still speaking. 12 hours ago, the world was normal. Now, it's not. And we're still taking breaths in the middle of it. That means something.
The board is dim. The generator is barely holding. The door is taking pressure. We're terrified like everyone else. We're finishing this day with our humanity intact.
If you're still listening, then you made it to the last hour of the first day. I'm proud of you for that.
If you're still listening, we want to read a roll call. Names matter.
Maria from Astoria. Officer Davis, 19th Precinct. Dr. Sarah Chen. Nurse Alana. Marcus. Rachel from 4C. Tommy. David Myers. Letitia from the Bronx. Sophie, 9 years old. Every text we couldn't answer. Every stranger who held a door. We heard you. We remember you.
Derek, my love, you were my home. I'm carrying you into whatever comes next.
Ava, my daughter, I loved you more than the world loved itself. I'm sorry I wasn't there beside you. I tried to make the air smaller for you. If this helped, even a little, it wasn't for nothing.
What did we learn? Denial kills faster than fear. Love stays love even when survival gets ugly. Being human is falling apart and still choosing not to become cruel.
I was scared all day. I'm still scared, but I'm not ashamed of it. Fear kept us alive long enough to say goodbye right.
Hope showed up small, Maria making it, Letitia organizing, Sophie being brave, Upstate holding. Hope was humans refusing to stop being humans.
We talked about the gun. We're not using it on ourselves right now. Not because rescue is coming. Because as long as we're still us, we're letting the ending come without doing violence to ourselves first. If the door breaks and we can't stay human, we face that together. Not early. Not from fear.
We're leaving the mics on. We're leaving the record open.
The pressure is heavier. They're close.
If you survive and rebuild, don't rebuild the world that failed you today. Build something kinder, something that remembers how fast normal can die.
Remember, we were more than panic. We were breakfasts and traffic jokes, nurses at posts, firefighters running toward danger, parents making brave, terrible choices. We were love and hope in ordinary clothes.
We were human. Stay human, whatever it takes.
Tom, Rick, thank you. You were brave. I'm glad it was with you.
Jenny, feel water. Reinforce doors. Put shoes on. Wrap your family in a plan. Quiet is armor.
This is Red Zone Radio, broadcasting from New York City. We were here. We witnessed. We remained.
We remained.